believe I'm saying this, but we've been invited to LA for a callback, so let's go.
This weekend I was invited to LA by a brand that's really awesome, and obviously I took up the opportunity to go. So I received an email, decided that basically I was going to apply to an open casting back in October. I never expected to hear from them, but they contacted me and said, come to LA, get a flight, 7 days, be here.
We made it to LA. A little tour of the hotel room. And immediately there's this big bathroom. This really nice vanity area. This gigantic closet for all of your stuff. And the rest of the room. There's a big bed. A little bit of like a dressing space and the table.
So I flew in and I had a little bit of a late night. I grabbed some food and I headed straight to my hotel room. I was a little bit nervous for the next day because that's when the actual callback was. So I decided to just kind of unpack a little bit, get into a nice hot shower, do some self-care, and kind of just debrief and relax for the night. The hotel that I stayed at was incredibly nice, and the view at night was beautiful, but I think I even show a clip of it. The view during the day was a little bit comical. It was so bad. It was just so gross. While I was staying here, the power went out just for like 5 minutes, but it scared the crap out of me. It really made me kind of rethink this whole moment because I was so tired from flying in. I didn't even check like the exit plan or anything on the door when you get into your hotel room. So I just felt like an absolute mess. And on top of that, I obviously was nervous because of the callback the next day. Anyway, so I got washed up and decided to just have kind of a calm night. The callback itself went really well, and I was not expecting it to be the most laid-back experience, but it was. All of the girls there were so friendly and were so nice, and I even say it in a second here, but I didn't really know if everyone was going to be friendly, but it was extremely inclusive and perfect, and it was awesome.
Morning of callbacks, and I cannot believe this is happening. We're gonna go catch an Uber and then drive on over there, and hopefully I'm able to capture a little bit of it on my phone, but we will see what happens. I'm really just hoping that the other girls are pretty nice. I can't imagine that they wouldn't be because this is an extremely inclusive brand.
Here's that view I was telling you guys about. During the day, it literally just looks like this. It's just so great. And let's be honest, I don't know what I was expecting. Maybe just a little bit more palm trees or something. But the callback was great. Immediately I got there and Roxy was super friendly. She just started talking to everybody, which she's like Instagram famous to me, so that's pretty cool that she's done so much work and so many credits. Row GTLA was really cool. We did these glam shots, and I think mine turned out pretty well. Either way, it was just a load of fun.
Hi guys. So today I had a really amazing opportunity to talk to a certain brand that I'm wearing, and basically they are awesome. So I was invited to a callback for their modeling campaign, and it was a really great experience. To put it shortly, everyone was super nice and very polite. It was also super straightforward. They just came in and asked you to do some photos, as seen here, because they kind of want to see what you're made of. Then there was an interview with some of the more creative minds of Good American, and there were some really fun like glam shots and platform rotating things. I don't even know, I'll include it.
This part was so cool. And the crew of Black Flamingo Agency, oh my gosh, they're awesome.
I was super lucky, and I also got to do a bonus interview for their social, so make sure you guys watch Good American and you will find it later. But that's pretty much it. Thank you, Good American, for inviting me out to LA. I had a great time and I can't wait to see you again.
At night I went to sleep, and immediately the next morning I woke up at 4 a.m., took an Uber to the airport, and hopped straight onto a plane to fly back to Salt Lake City. I cannot speak enough on how big this experience made me feel, and how amazing the Good American brand is and their mission to show all these women inclusivity, as well as size representation. It's perfect and it's everything you'd want in a brand. Also based in the US, their factories are in the US, so it's all made in-house, and it's run by some extremely respectable women. If you haven't heard of Good American before, make sure you check it out. And maybe find a pair of jeans or two that you like. Or you could be like me and rock their jumpsuits. Once I got home, I had a ton of collaborations to open, even though I was only gone for about 48 hours. So here we go. Thank you guys for following along. That's all for this video. Make sure you subscribe so I'll see you next time.